Not welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, like, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Speaking of super chats, we do have one coming from Richard Verlinsky saying, sending the nudes 30 gang. What's going on? So, I will get to that in a second. We do have Brock Blockchain speaking on Spaces, so I'm just going to listen to him for a little bit.
And we're seeing, I mean, if you look even just the last year, what are the things that they delivered on? We're running out of memes of things that aren't here yet from what is. And so
when MCL? You mean MCL's here? Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cascading thing of all of that. So, yeah, I just think that it's I guess if I was going to sum it up, like, what's the thing that makes Veve special? I think it's Dan and David doing things because it's the right thing instead of the thing that will be the most lucrative, which I think some businesses struggle with. For them, this is like a passion project, even though it's a passion project on crack. And I also think the other thing is that it's the fact that they've got so many licenses that it truly is something for everyone. They did all the uphill battle way ahead of time to land these licenses and get the licenses to not only just say sure, you can drop our logo. No, we got to drop this Batman. It's going to be iconic. No, we need to drop this. This is the thing that is going to be the best. We dropped the DeLorean, but we want to make it fly. We need to do the second version as the flying one. It's not just dropping stuff just to sell stuff. It's dropping things that are nostalgic or things that are from current movies and TVs that people can connect with, and then you get to play with them and make them your own and take them with you. And yeah, it's like a new paradigm, but it's also exactly what fans are wanting, and they're continuing to dial that in more and more and more.
Absolutely. You talked about crack.
Good point.
For a minute, and
I should have just said crack. I should have just said it's the crack. There's crack in your phone.
Well, you know what's crack to me, and I think crack to a lot of people, because you could see it. Because there are times when we start to get bored, and we play a little game called Degen Roulette.
Oh, Jesus.
So what we'll do is, if there's not any drops going on, and we're just in the mood, we'll just start egging each other on, like we did it with the lightsabers one night.
I remember that. So I'll get back to that when Brock starts speaking again. Blood in the water today. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. There was so much. So I think Solana's down 80%. That's the big one, because and there's more to go, because you have, or no, I'm sorry, FTX is down 85%. Solana's only down 50, I think, in the last 24 hours. You do have FTX, which is, I'm pretty sure that the CEO is actually on the run, cannot be found. I forget who reported that before. Let me go and try to find. Yeah, former FTX employees say that Sam Bankman-Fried is missing and most likely on the run, from Wall Street Journal. Tell me you lost $14 billion without telling me you lost $14 billion. And that is, oh my goodness. So solvency issues, obviously they would have been bankrupt. Binance is just going to make so much money off of this, because that $2.4 billion a day that they had in volume can go right to Binance. It's unfortunate, because I believe FTX was one of those exchanges that I would hope that OMI would go on next year. Obviously, you can't go there, but now where are you going to go? Binance, Coinbase, and there's KuCoin, there's Kraken, there's Gemini, there's Crypto.com. Although KuCoin before had they had withdrawal issues of their stable coins. It was late last night when it was going down. I tried to ask my peeps in my Telegram group, but no one was awake. And I was like, oh man. So I need a European or Australian group to be like, hey guys, at 3 a.m. when, late at night when all the world sleep. All right, comment down below if you get that reference. But late at night when all the world is sleeping, I need to be able to go and see if anybody else is having those issues. Speaking of which, I did get a bunch more of OMI today. I had an extra 300,000 OMI. And then an extra, hopefully 600, so almost 1 million OMI that I'll be getting once that order goes through. Unsure if it did or not. How did I get the money for that? I did sell some Earth 2 stuff. I did go out and just be like, hey, all right, guys, I'm gonna. Also, if everyone can smash that like button right there, it'd be super great. It's a free way to help support the channel. I'll come back to that later. I'm gonna go and see what Brock is up to.
But then another time, my friend Manny, who's in here, he was just like, "Hey, check this out," and he sent me a screenshot of this comic. Like, it's just a random comic. Like, it's not special. It is not worth anything in the real life. It is just a comic. Like, and I've never said what it was because I didn't want people thinking, "Oh, there's got to be a reason."
It was Squirrel Girl.
No, it was before that. And then he sent me a screenshot after that. And it was like 56. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then I sent him a screenshot as a joke with like 29 of them. And he's like, "Let me know when you're past 50." And so then I sent him a screenshot of like 59. And he's like, "Oh yeah, get on my level, 72." And like literally by the end of it, we both had like 150 copies of this comic. There's no goddamn reason why, other than we were like, I was laughing so hard buying them that I was like crying. And I'm pretty sure he was doing the same. And so yeah, that I just think things like that.
Will games.
Like, yeah, am I going to do with them? Who knows? Am I going to dump them? No, because it's like rude. But like, yeah, I think it's hilarious.
So sometimes whales just do things for fun.
Randy and I have way too many alligators. So like,
Oh, God, yeah.
I don't have enough.
yeah,
I don't have
so
enough.
If there's a
Brock.
prototype, Alex, I can see you. If there's a prototype from Marvel, please let it be some kind of cool ass alligator. So Rain and I can be like alligator twins. Anyway, but yeah, that's I think that'll probably be the next thing that sets the market on fire. Is once that first prototype comes, people will start scooping all of the cheap things they can try and get 50 or 100 of. So yeah, it'll be an interesting time.
There's a lot of
another kind of like
blue verified check marks as well.
The Veve fan.
Well,
Hey, Brock, I have a
oh,
question
God.
for you.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I know you mentioned you had younger children. What do your kids think of the Veve app? I always think it's interesting to
Okay, kids like the Veve app. Okay, we're gonna. So yeah, I did sell some Earth 2. I have been trying to go and get as much as possible. I will have over 146 million OMI by the time this is done, and I'll have 146.5 or 146.6 million in the next couple of days because I have 2 pots of money coming in. One is already done, that's already ordered, and the other one will come in a couple of days. So I will buy more OMI. Am I crazy? No, this is just. I'm actually surprised that OMI got to triple zeros on OKEX and Ascendex. It never got there on Bit4X. It was right now. There's on Bit4X is like 0.0012, and on OKEX is like 0.00089. There's just no liquidity over on OK. If you have something on there, go and buy some OMI on OKX and then see if you can transfer it out. And then if you transfer it out, go and sell on Bitforce. There's a big arbitrage game over there. You could be wound up making. If I was liquid, I'd be making so much money, but I'm not. I very illiquid because I'm all in on OMI. I had somebody say before, and also we've had like $5 million in trading volume today, which is pretty good.
See this super potential.
I don't think any of this had to do with anything political. Maybe there's some people that think that Democrats could do a like revenge dump afterwards, but it does seem like the House and the Senate will go to the Republicans. Joe Biden had teased that he is going to run in 2024. I don't know if that's a good idea. And then Trump is he's already like attacking DeSantis, and he's going to probably announce next week. This is going to be a wild rematch of 2020. This is insane. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see. I did make a prediction saying that, yeah, before my big money comes in, hopefully that does come in December. Hopefully it comes in this month, but probably December. I will go and try to get a whole lot of OMI, and I think that because the crypto gods are funny, it might be 0.003 or 0.004 before the end of the year before I can do that. I still think that's possible. If it is below 0.002 by the time I do get a little bit of money, I will slowly but surely do that. 10 grand a week or whatever. It won't be like 40 grand in one shot. It'll be like a couple grand here, a couple grand there. Whenever it goes down. Hopefully. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what else Brock is saying.
That is the future.
Talk to me about. I've talked to a lot of people about this transfers. What do you think the future of transfers is going to look like? Some people say, "Oh, I know for sure they're absolutely turning them back on." Other people, I kind of don't understand why they would ever turn transfers back on. Just because, people will, find ways, secondary market. Hey, I see you have it up for 100. If I do this, we could do it that way. Do you think that we'll ever get transfers back? And if we do you think it will be like it was? Open and free, I guess.
Yeah, so I don't think it'll ever be open and free. What I think was more likely to happen is that they'll begin using more and more data to find out who's legit and who's not. If you only buy off drops and seem to almost always hit and then immediately sell, that's probably sus. And so they might flag your account. Like, not saying like where you get an email, but like, this is weird, right? Like, no one's collecting off this account. They're just immediately dumping on the secondary. This seems like bot activity. But then come to find out somebody else has like 250 collectibles. They're still actively buying off the secondary and they're doing this and that. And they won't ever tell the rhyme or reason because they don't. Then the people that are maliciously like bad actors will just follow that. But you can use the MCP points and the ebb and flow of that with the OUP. Like, are they staking? Well, like, why would they stake this much money in a platform if they were going to like do some kind of malicious thing? And so you can combine OUP activity, MCP activity, plus like in-app user activity and behavior for like digital fingerprinting.
Good point.
And then start to say like, okay, this person is, of the certain MCP points, and they are doing this, this, and this. They have now qualified to be like a Veve verified level blah user, and they can transfer. And if you do something malicious or something that's shady, then you might lose some points from that, and then you have to earn it back through not good behavior, but just from like proving that you're not running some kind of like money laundering. So I think that what will likely happen is that the transfers will be involved or will come back, but when they can kind of make sure that you're not doing money laundering and that you're just an actual user trying to do whatever. Because I would like it to come back because I've got still like some like lower tier collectibles that I can start to use to basically give somebody a no skin in the game entry into Veve to see what it's about. And then now that's like an experience that they can go like, some guy gave me this, like he was wearing a mask and it was fucking weird, but he gave me this Tokidoki.
He gave me this Tokidoki.
Yeah, or he gave me this DeLorean, and I can drive it around. Check this out. And then now it's like almost like a legend word of mouth thing that like people can't help but talk about it, and you can snowball a lot of users that way. So like I think there's a lot of good. Sure, there's bad, but I hope that they've got enough data between these programs to kind of start to fingerprint who's legit and who's not, and they can use that to avoid any kind of pitfalls. And should there be like, oh, this person was money laundering, they can say like, we did this due diligence. They had this much user behavior, this. So like we gave it to them, but once we found out they were doing something, whatever, we turned it off. So like there's enough due diligence there to cover themselves from some kind of like regulatory thing.
Yeah, because I know like content creators, they like to give things out. Like you said, you like to give one to people to get them in the app.
I want to give stuff out.
I know our family, we'd love to see like friends and family. Like my son might hit something and I might just, buy it right off of him and we used to be able to transfer to each other to get like full sets and such.
Right. I think another big thing is trading, right? Like,
yeah, we
not
missed
everything. Yeah, exactly. Where like if someone's like you said, like a family gathering and I'm showing you this, and this. Oh my God, you have that? I'll trade you this and this. Like, I think being able to trade within the app, I think is also another part. But there's regulations that has to be safeguarded. And so I think that's if they can move to a Veve verification where you've got KYC and all these other things, but then also just like user behavior, like where you've got this like kind of internal score and you're behaving normal. And again, not that some big brother thing. Like you should be able to do whatever. But you bought something off the secondary. You did this. You did that. Those MCP points can start to act as like a second layer of digital fingerprinting, and then OUP beyond that. Not saying that everyone has to do OUP, but like I think the more that you prove that you're like a legit collector and like time in the app, like look, I've been doing this for 10 months and never, did anything malicious. That all starts to kind of trickle in, and then I think they've got a really solid bit of data that they can start to say like this person's good, this person's fine, this person's fine, this person. A little sus. They bought like 3 drops and then they've never been back. Why would we turn transfers on for them or whatever? Because it seems like they've given up on the app, or they were doing something shady and like it wasn't lucrative anymore. And I think that from all of that, that's kind of like the end game to stop bots and malicious actors is make it where it's not lucrative to sink all the time and everything needed to where it's really, really tough to operate at scale to fake drops and to fake all these other things. So like, I think it's a longer game, but it's the way to get to, for the legit users, you've got the OUP raffle or the ticket raffles, and you've got the MCP raffle tickets, and you've got, the little drop where it's from people that have, good user behavior and time in the app. And then it just starts to be, I think it starts to feel better when you can see someone's level in the MCP and that they're not just some person that has 0 points or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. If we have about 15 more minutes with Brock, so if anybody wants to come up, please feel free to come up if you have any questions. As long as you're nice and respectful, please feel free to come up. And
I went up yesterday.
Talk to Brock. No, I only I can be mean in the court, but I usually am not. What do you think? And while we're waiting to see if anyone wants to come up, what do you think about Mighty Marvels? Because you mentioned something that would be, you said VV specific, VV brand IP. I get it's a Mighty Marvel, it's Marvel, but it's very unique, right? You don't see them anywhere else other than on VV. Well, what do you think of that partnership or that product, plus the prominence that they played in the cons? Like, if you were at New York Comic Con, you saw they were very prominent there on the side.
Yeah, it was much bigger than I thought in person.
Yeah. What
Brock, were you there? Was he there?
Yeah. So I think there's two things.
I don't know if he was there.
One, I think that VV, whether people realize it or not, is a way for brands to test the waters. And in a physical store, you have to fight for space. In VV, there's not that limitation, and there's no boxes that have to fit on a shelf or anything like that.
Good point.
And so they can take something that's more obscure. And we saw this with like the Thor frog, or frog as he's lovingly called, where like this is a character that has some following, but do they know if they can move enough to like pack a toy on a shelf and hope that they all move in time? VV, they can just make the asset, make sure that it's quality, and then try it. And if it doesn't sell out, then it'll be a rare thing. And so I think this is a new kind of vehicle for brands to find out what resonates with fans and what doesn't. And so that's part of it. Like, does Marvel know? Like, can they go and compete with like Funko? I'm comparing that because they look somewhat similar, although they're
so much. Agree. So much.
And so like, does Marvel want to go and try and like make their own version when they make enough Funko? I'm sure. Or what? So like, I think it was a way to try that out and see what landed. But then, yeah, I think that also it's a chance for, if we're going to do this, like, how do we make it different? And I think, they're stationary things, but who knows? They could be, and again, this is me speculating. I don't have any inside information. So like when we come to the VVverse, I can see people like kind of donning some kind of Marvel Mighty like outfit and then like running around and having like battles. Like what if that was like your avatar, but then you got like powers from like some of the superheroes or whatever. I could see that being really cool because it is a new way to kind of turn on different effects and things in a metaverse based on the things that you own. Like I think that like token gating right now, we know as, if you've got this NFT, you can come into this Twitter space that doesn't exist today, but it could. And then, or you can get to this part of the website. But what if it's like, by having this, your character gets access to this ability? And so I think that could be something that could be played. Again, this is me ideating off random things that I would love to see, not anything that is confirmed or whatever for the universe. But I think it's possible that they could do things like that. But I also think that's another way to, just see what resonates with fans and give them a new way to interact with things that are exclusive. And I think that's a driver from when they're out and about at cons for people to see this and go, what is that? Like, what is this from? It's not a Funko. That's not a Funko. What is this? And then like ask questions. And so in a way, it's also like a conversation starter.
Yeah, on my way, you were there quite a bit. Did you get questions when you were working at the VV booth about the Marvels?
Oh yeah, I actually got a ton of questions about the Mighty Marvels. It was more from people who did not know anything about VV or NFTs, and they found the Mighty Marvels to be really cute and wanted to know more about it.
They are really cute.
How can they get one? and then I walked them through the steps, and they found it to be super easy compared to what they are told the normal NFT space is looking at.
Did we get rugged?
Hey, Brock, I also have another question for you, but
Sure.
So if there was one thing that you would like to see Veve do or wish that they implemented in 2023, what would it be?
100% Feesh is. No, I'm just kidding. One thing I mean, I think we're kind of getting our list knocked off one by one. I mean, we've got MCP by Christmas. We've got OUP. I think there's plans here, and I think right now the rumbling is, but when? When I think we're getting ramped up. Like, we want to see people get hired. I think they're making the right strategic hires, and it seems like we'll have better timelines with better project management instead of everyone having to wear multiple hats. And then the Veveverse demos in like less than 2 weeks. And so I don't know. I think if we just get what's on the horizon, I think I'm a happy camper. But I also, if I was going to like not take the cop out answer, I really hope that DC gets their stuff together and we see more stuff from DC. Not that that's only in Veve's court, but that would be cool. And then I hope they continue to push on digital collectibles, but digital toys as well. Like, I want to see the Batman that throws a grappling hook and climbs things. I want to see Constantine in any form. I want to see just, again, all kinds of things. Like the Spider-Mans that we've been seeing are awesome, but I heard rumblings a while ago that they've really been trying to get IP
I asked.
holders.
Let's see. Ooh, I'm a speaker.
All right, T-Rex. Let's go.
Yeah.
They should be able to whip that up, no problem.
Yeah, I heard it was almost done. Drivable T-Rex.
Yeah, did you get a glimpse of that Veveverse yet? I heard a few people got a glimpse of it. Were you privy,
I don't know.
Are you not part of the popular crowd? Did you not get a sneak peek?
I'm under NDA, so I get to see things like a lot.
What?
That's awesome.
Yeah, but the Veveverse, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like.
You know what? I talked with David and Dan, and they said NDA does not apply on Queen's Court. So,
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, I mean, so Marvel, I knew about Marvel like 10 months beforehand. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. But again, I think it's just like some things we saw in like the beta that like before the app was public that like hinted at things and whatnot. So, I think there's plenty for literally, the app is something for everyone. So, I'm sure we'll continue to see that. And I'm not gonna breach anything because partly just documents signed, but then also just like I don't want to like early on there was something that some person ruined for a lot of people, and I think some things just
please don't disclose anything. I don't want to put your NDA.
Oh, it's Hello Kitty. I mean Hello Kitty. Sorry.
Hello Kitty. I do the same thing. I know. Mr. Chavez came up here as well to say his hellos. What's going on, Kay? Randy?
Meow.
Hey.
I was wondering if Brock, I don't know if you've seen the rest of the crowd. A lot of them have blue check marks that didn't have blue check marks as of late. Would you be one to get a blue check mark so that no one could impersonate you?
I would like to see them try, I guess, but also, I mean, like, it's like, hey, you want to be a weirdo? Yeah, go for it.
I want to be a weirdo.
But I had openly said, like, fuck a check mark, leave me unverified. I could spend $8 on quotas instead. No, I'm just kidding. The quota's like $15 now. I don't know. Maybe, but like, I hope that they do more than like. I think even with the blue check marks, they've now installed like a white check mark. Like, so it's like, do you want the fake verification now that we have the second level verification? And I don't know. We'll see what Twitter's going to do. But for me, it's not that important. I'm me. I've been me, and if you want to try and beat me, go for it. But I'd rather build stuff and focus on like a checkmark validation or whatever. But that's just me. I'm like anti silliness unless it's me doing the silliness.
Wow.
That's like the worst half-baked answer. Sorry. I mean, just, to me, that whether I have a check mark or not it's not going to change anything for me. So.
It's all good. I don't have too much time left, so I'll just ask one more question. You have recently, in the last couple of days, have said, as OMI goes down, this gives everyone that millionth chance to do what they want before saying, I wish. It'll soon burn more, so I don't care. Only lives watch markets anyway. You have previously bought at almost every level. At what point do you stop buying OMI?
Probably I don't. Well, I mean, they just released a whole way to use all of the OMI. Why would I? Sounds useful to me.
Yeah, Randy, why would you stop now?
That's a good point.
Why stop at 8?
But I'm also like building stuff. Like the VV wall is like probably like 90% done. I'm just trying to like finesse it to where it's more streamlined and slick to use. And so like I don't know. I just want to keep building stuff. So having OMI to test
I keep
with.
hearing build that wall in the back of my mind every time you say that.
Yeah, this is different. So
Build
like,
the wall.
Keeping people out. It's actually like letting us connect together. It's basically like a directory. So you can say like this is the services I have if you want to connect, or this is my event. Like it's basically like a job board or bulletin board, and you just pay a little OMI.
He's not stopping. He's not going to stop buying.
Somebody, which we have a big community. I'm sure some people like each other a lot, and some people don't like each other. So you can like sabotage the people you don't like by burning OMI, or you can support the ones you do like by burning OMI.
Oh, I like that.
Embrace the drama. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, Kay, speak up.
Kay, what's going on?
Hey.
There's Kay.
I was just listening in. Actually, I just remembered I had a thought, right? And I know Brock's seen it because he replied to this post I made about the DC market, so the Warner Brothers marketplace and not enforcing KYC, which I found really strange because their DC marketplace they have like multiple levels of like protection in place, but then the Lord of the Rings one, they've got like nothing. And I found that really weird. So like with Veve, obviously, we know that they've been quite like, let's say, careful with the compliance. And I'm pretty sure, whatever they have on the books must be, pretty good. Because I've been told that, a lot of these big IP partners like Disney, for example, they're quite big on auditing everything, especially if they're going to give their IP around, they want to see everything's like good. Do you think that, as this space grows and as, especially some of these big companies trying to do it on their own, as opposed to like kind of doing it through Veve, which I think would be a lot lower risk for them anyway, as it grows, some form of like auditing for these companies, because I know a lot of people who are like super like, Web3 decentralized maxis, they're not fans of like audits or KYC or any of that stuff, but I think it's kind of important because like for example with FTX, is when they got audited, it got revealed that apparently their books weren't very good.
I need it lower.
I think that would instill more confidence, and I'm pretty sure if that did come into play, like either if it was forced or like in certain geographies, Veve should, if anything, gain from that, because I'm certain relative to most other companies out there, Veve's been very, very careful. I mean, that's just the way that I see it.
I think that this came up in the AMA on Discord the other day. Somebody asked about it was me, I asked about like regulatory and like becoming a security and whatnot. I think they were very, very careful to design it in a way that at least up to current regulations, and I think it's very weird that it's like, hey, what are the regulations? And then the United States specifically will go like, I don't know, we'll see. And then like afterwards they're like, ha, gotcha, this isn't allowed anymore. And you're like, well, I tried to do my best, and like, and so like to me, I think that's weird and almost like going against supporting innovation. Not saying that like we should just let people scam people or run people, but so like I think they were very, very careful to try and do whatever they could to be compliant with this utility program. But I think also like I'm sure something just my gut's screaming at me that there was a long validation process, audit, and legal compliance, not only just to like probably land Disney, but keeping Disney. Like every little release probably has to go through tons and tons and tons of audits and regulatory things to make sure that their brand is held at like a high regard. And it's in Veve's best interest, I think, to almost keep everyone safe. Like whether it's a small brand some of the decon folks. I mean, no disrespect with that. I'm just saying, like, they're not Disney, right? Or it's somebody huge like Disney. The more that Veve can paint all of the IPs in a really positive light, I think helps make more people feel safe and want to jump. And I think to your point of, it's lower risk because if something doesn't work out, they can just like, well, that's Veve's thing. We just let them. They just paid us for whatever, and they can like walk away risk free. Versus investing a ton in the infrastructure. Like to me, I think in the current landscape, that's kind of a bigger bet. To yes, you get the power of owning your IP more and being able to do more with it. And I think Backhouse is a good example of this, where it's not just NFTs. That kind of obviously stealing from Feesh's. But where it's like this is the NFT, but it's a ticket to ride to this like Batman-based adventure, and you could become kind of like you get exclusive access to seeing things develop and can voice feedback and really kind of start to shape this experience around something that's more interactive. And I think that is a sign of what's to come. And I think Veve can help facilitate that. And there'll be other ones that want to own it more and play a role, but they are, to your point, like they have to cover all of their bases. And the things that Veve either saw because they had the foresight to build it in a certain way because they just knew, because they did the hard work and got like a million no's before they got their first yes, probably for all of these reasons. And then they built to those reasons that they got no's about, or whatever the case may be. But I just think that they are probably, they've traveled and charted these waters when it was hard, and they've forged a path. And so that's you can just jump on the ship and ride those waves, or you can build it your own. But like, there's a lot of waves that they might get hit with too.
That's deep.
Thank you very much, Kay and Randy, for coming up. And Brock, I know it took a while for you to, finally get here. You tried to evade me for multiple weeks, but, after I put out that order.
You wanted me to follow Alcon. I had to wait a little bit. You can't just follow Alcon. I had to let...
So you made poor Foster. Actually, no. Matt Mason and Vector followed Al.
I had to wait. I had to let it die down a little bit before the bar could be at a human level, even from space. No, it's been a pleasure. I really appreciate it. I try and make myself as available to everybody as possible. I'm just a bread cat from space, though, so no need to put me up there on a pedestal. But always happy to answer questions. I really love this space and this community because so many people are just so passionate, and I think we've all got good days and bad days, and sometimes when we're seeing red, it hurts a little bit more. But
seeing red,
having a community to fall back on, I think, or collectibles that you actually hopefully enjoy, can be a fun distraction. So, and then,
absolutely.
Yeah, I hope everyone's excited for Decon. Like, it's going to be kind of the close to this Veve year as far as like the live events, and we're getting a huge demo that I'm sure will go swimmingly. And yeah.
Swimmingly, is that a clue? Is that a hint? Does that mean something?
You know me. Why would there be feet? It's the Veve verse. Like, they're like, yeah, we'll just put all of, everything into some Feesh.
If I see Feesh, I'm telling you what.
If I see Feesh, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, I'm just very, very excited about like this closing out. I think I'm hoping that in a way the stars align where I can be there, but if not, maybe I'll be there in spirit or something.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate absolutely just having you up here, sharing your story, talking about some of the things that you do for the community, OUP and Veve, and it's really nice to hear someone who has been around for, as you told us, 4 years. I don't even know if people, realize, you've been here a long time. You're like triple OG or something to that effect.
Triple OG.
But I mean, I think that's yes, but also like it doesn't make me special. I think we all are passionate about what we collect, and I think that's the thing that's bigger than. It doesn't matter when you started, you're here, right? So. Well,
you're a historian. How about that?
That's right. How many ways can we say, oh, no, I'm just kidding.
No. Experience. You're experienced.
Yeah, I'm mature. It's not just.
I'm not sure for a Veve person.
Yeah. But I do appreciate you letting me jump up and chat. I appreciate everybody that asked questions or meowed at me, or just did an emoji, and just I guess I'll just close it. If you get the opportunity to grab 4, you might want to do it quick because it might be 2 more.
If we get the opportunity, we might.
I don't know what that means. I was just reading it from a cue card.
You are such a code. I didn't understand that dang GM tweet you had this morning.
That means good morning. It's this new thing where instead of saying good morning, you can just say GM to people, and it means good morning.
Okay.
I love it so much.
Well,
I'll actually explain. People are crabby, and so they've stopped saying good morning, and so I was making a joke that if we all just say GM to people more, it'll save the market. But obviously, people didn't like that, and they chose to not say it, and look what happened. FTX is done.
So many people are taking credit for that. Someone else said it was
It was the GMs, the lack of GMs.
Well, thank you. It has definitely been informative. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. Thank you on my way for the great co-host, Randy and Kay. Appreciate you guys coming up. And I'm going to close us out with Will with the NFTs. And have a good night, everyone. Thank you.
I love you all. Meow, meow. What a nice time. Okay, where was I? We had a that was fun to speak. We had somebody over the course of the night go and buy a secret rare Spider-Man. $7,400 that they spent. They could have gotten at one point today 7 million OMI, but they decided no, Spider-Man is better. And they took 1 out of the 1,000 Spider-Man, or technically 910, and the floor at the time afterwards was 8,888. Let's see what they are right now, because that's people are still making moves. Actually, there was I don't know where it was before. There was a large buy, or like there were 200. There were 2 separate. There was 100 million OMI buy order and another 100 million OMI buy order, and both of them like that was nuts. That was insane. Where was I? Oh yeah, so we're gonna go on the full sets here. I'm going to go take a look at Spider-Man and see what he's at now, see if the floor had come down at all, or if it had risen. Somebody's like, oh, there's another one bites the dust. So we're going to take a look. And there's 48 for sale, and it is back down to $7,000 from 1987 Vampire. And that's, I'm not going to lie, I would not be salty if somebody were to sell things. I had the notion of trying to sell a Veve logo before. I didn't do it because, Dino is like the master of flooring his stuff, and he had it at 4,300, and somebody else floored theirs at 4,100, and it's like, okay, maybe I could put mine at 4K, and then I would get like 3,800 out of it, and it's like, and then minus another 3,800, so I'd get $3,500 out of it, by cashing out, and yeah, that's a couple more million OMI, but not really worth it for me right now, even though I do have 4. I just sold some Earth 2 property instead. So anyway, let's get to comments. It's been about 40 minutes. Justin says that 3.0 level of support though, and it's only on certain exchanges too. Like we have $6 million in volume, which is nuts. We're actually finally down to 0.00116. We're down below 0.0012. Actually, it went down to 0.00105, and then it shot right back up. Oh no, there it is, 107. I'm gonna screenshot that 007. God, I hope we can. I hope I can go and fill this order. I might wanna. Oh man, where'd you go? Talking to a buddy of mine. I need to try to get some more. Ooh, watching it 4 years makes you OG. What am I? Yeah, 4 years makes you OG. What are the people that have been here for like 12 years? Anyway, moving on here. We've got Energy saying hi. Hi, Energy. Bill Gardner. Let's get the spread. I love this game. V Fan Bam says, love those 000s. I hope you've been stacking, Fan Bam. Hope you've been stacking. Energy says, you too? Of course you too. Darth Chaos says, hello there. Ah, General Darth Chaos. How's it going? Justin says, get it, Fan Bam. Get it. Lord of the Realms says, I bought more Okomi today. I love this game. Me too. I will have, so it's 140. It's close to 146. It's like 145 point. 146.8 million, and then when this next order goes through, it'll be 146.4 million or something. And then when the next order goes through next week, that'll be 146.7, something like that. So slowly but surely getting to that 150 mark. I'm trying to do what I can to. Yeah, I did. Before I bought the first books back in. Oof. You seen it? Yep, I seen it. I seen it. All right, moving on. We got Gabriel Druin says, "What a wild day! Adding OMI at 3 zeros and Immutable X around 40 cents." Yeah, that's the other thing. Immutable X is down, way down, and I'm not 100% sure why. I mean, obviously we because again, Immutable X and OMI, like, yeah, they're collateral damage, but they got slaughtered, and there's really no reason for it. Like, I don't think anyone at FTX had OMI or Immutable X on their balance sheet. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. They have to sell Bitcoin and Solana and Ethereum to go and try to get some money, and then. But I don't think they had to dump any OMI, but some people did because panic. And I talked to a bunch of whales today, and they're like, some didn't even bother buying. It was like, panic and chaos, and they have enough. Some people are just like, yeah, no, we're going hard. These prices are silly. It's like, okay. Again, you don't have a day with, what was it, $6 million in volume today. Yeah, $6.1 million in volume today over the last 24 hours. And it not go crazy. Oh man, I should probably give my boy more. 0.001119. Oh, 10.05. It keeps going back and forth between 105 and like 12. Really need to see if I can buy more. I gotta go and try it. I wonder what else I could do. Be advised, guys, I have next to no money left. I had to go and sell some stuff for this. Maybe I should sell a logo. Comment down below if I should sell a logo or not. Those logos are going to go so high, though, at some point. And I clearly have nothing. Yeah, this is nada. I wonder how much. Let me view some transactions here. Why do I have that much money? Oh, the PayPal. Right. Okay, 22, 100, 21. Sorry, I'm just doing something real quick. 30, 22, 16, 40. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Might be an extra $1,000 next week from the Earth 2 sales, so I could put in 500 right now, but then, oh, it's true, I don't have to pay for food on Friday because it's Veterans Day. Also be advised, tomorrow I will have Tina and her husband on the podcast. I haven't made the thumbnail for it yet. I haven't done anything. So the Garcias they're just real estate agents over in Arizona, I believe. So I really want their take on on Arizona, on how things are going with real estate and why. Because people that, I've had Steph, God, I forget her last name, I'll say Steph, on the podcast before, and she has she's a realtor, and people that are into realty are really into realty, and this is why you buy a house, and this is why this. But so I'm really, really curious because she has one foot in realty and one foot in not realty in Veve and OMI, and I'm really curious to see what she has to say about that. So I'm kind of pumped. Anywho, let's move on. PlanetVampire.com. I don't have much extra cash right now, but I'm buying OMI today. I'll eat less if I have to. LOL. Get some, dude. Me too. Looking for ETH. Gabriel Jones says looking for ETH around 1K and Bitcoin 15K. Okay. I think Bitcoin actually, if we keep capitulating, we could actually get down to below 14. And ETH maybe 9. Who knows? In a few years, we'll laugh at those prices. Yeah, in next year, we'll be laughing at these OMI prices. Let's take a look at, was it CoinGecko? And we'll take a look at the... Bitcoin's actually up the last hour, 2.5% to 16.3. down 19% this week, but it was below 16 before. Ethereum's at 11. It's up actually 4.5% this hour, but it's wild. OMI has dropped out of the top 100, which I thought was interesting. What other stuff have we lost? I'm looking. Where the hell did Solana go? Oh my! I wonder where Solana dropped to. Is Polygon's down 16%? Polkadot's down 12. I could have sworn Solana was down like 40-something%. Am I not seeing it? There's no way Solana dropped this low. Hold on. Dogecoin, Polygon, Polkadot. All right, no. So no, Solana has only dropped 52% this week. 37% now. 1468. Okay. All things considered, anyone remember when Goku and Vegeta fought Majin Buu on the Kai planet, and then at the end of it, the planet's like destroyed, and then I think it's Supreme Kai says, not bad considering what went on here. Like, it's honestly, it's really not bad considering that the second largest crypto platform in the world basically just got destroyed. Like, hostile takeover. Like, they just got murked. Oh, 3 zeros, 0.00. Oh no, that was short-lived. That was very, very short-lived. That was there for about. Oh, it's back. Can we buy it? Can we buy it? I had to get my boy some more money and be like, yo, you need to buy more. You free tonight? I might have to PayPal you more money. Or maybe Venmo. Use some more money. I love this man. Okay, moving on. Where was I? A few years left. Yes, we will have those prices. A McGee says, not good news. So many layoffs in the tech industry. Dude, I forget who leaked it. Somebody leaked where Zuckerberg said that he's going to lay off 11,000 people. It's like, Jesus, man. That is a lot of. Now, granted, those people are probably going to get severance package. They're probably going to be paid for a couple months or whatever, and most of them will be able to get other jobs. I hope. But there's competition in the job market. Abe McGee says it'll affect the crypto market for sure. Yeah. Maybe I should wait, and maybe I should wait and not. I'm gonna be getting a nice amount of stuff here. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. I don't have too much more. I don't. Honestly, this is not good. So if I put in, be advised, I have to go get I think like a hotel on November 15th because I have to be in New York City that night. And then I don't want to come back here at the island because I have my flight the next day for decon. So I might just sleep at the airport. Probably just do that. Probably fine. I'm gonna smell like nobody's business on that plane, so maybe I shouldn't do that. I also don't want to carry a giant duffel bag around the city. That's where I'll keep all my clothes and stuff. And then outside of that, just a couple of. Yeah, no, that shouldn't be too bad. All right, moving on. NFT Hero says there's one large wallet dumping. One must be bad. It's possible. There's always bad actors that want to see a Comey do bad. It could be that person. It might not be. All right, let me take a look. I mean, I'm gonna be advised, guys. All right, let's do a Venmo here. I literally just gave him. Ugh. All right, let's do no thank you. Where's my boy at? Give my man's 300. And yes, this is going to go from my bank account. Oh, my heart. Thank God I made a lot of money on YouTube last month. All right, there we go. Gonna order another like 200,000. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna have. What am I gonna have? I don't know. Moving on. Richard Valinsky says, sending nudes. Thank you for the super chat. Says 3-0 gang. We're gonna try as hard as we can. Hopefully we can get the we can be able to buy this dip. I got you, bro. All right, my boys got me. Like we're literally down 34%. Oh my god, look at that. I am trying to buy more. So we had that nice little, you know, reverse head and shoulders there, and just got another one down. How much more? I don't. I wish I had more money. I straight up, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I straight up tried to sell Dashi. Didn't work. But I even went down to like $40,000. Like, what, you know, if I do that, will we move forward? I don't think I can go lower. Dashi's very, very special. But be advised, if anyone wants to do that, I will pay you $60,000 in 2 years, and then you'll get Dashi back. Maybe even less. Planet Vampire, well, less than 2 years. PlanetVampire.com is even doing the learning courses on Coinbase right now to earn a few extra dollars in crypto to convert to Bitcoin and send to Bitforex for OMI. Get that bread. Kenny says, unfortunately, this is not the bottom yet. The bottom might come early next year. Not financial advice. I don't know, man. I don't know. It might not be the bottom for most of crypto, but OMI going, I don't know, 0.0007, like 3 zeros and a 7. That'd be wild. I will sell a kidney. I will sell. I will sell. Like, anyone want to pay me to cut my hair again? I'll do that right now. I will do that right booking now. Hey McGee says, "Yep, that's why I take profit whenever you can, like the last pump." Yeah, I understand that. I'm not going to sell for a while though. And McGee says, "You know the bear market ain't over." Oh no, we have much longer to go. We have. What do we have? I mean, unemployment is going to skyrocket. The price of oil is going to skyrocket now that the election's over and now that Republicans have taken control of the House and the Senate. And then we have the housing market, which has not crashed yet. But if there's anything that's been going up for so long and has not had a leg down, it's the housing market. Abe says Coinbase. What about Coinbase? Let me know. And here's Abe McGee. Yes, also very bad. I think it's fine. Victor Series says, buy. Agreed. NFT here says, a lot of people are buying. However, one large wallet keeps dumping in various sell orders. If they want to sell down here, that is their prerogative. Troll Game says, I finally stopped beating around the bush and bought my first little DCA of OMI. But going forward, I will DCA bi-weekly. Need to be able to rent out my collectibles in the future. I need to be able. I should sell this. I should sell this logo right now. I don't want to, but I need to. OMI's going slow. Is there anything else that I could sell besides? I have 39 gems. I would have to get minimum 1,000 gems and then cash out, in which case I would cash out, get 900 gems and or $900, and then I have to buy stuff, and it's a lot. But I could cash out stuff that's not full sets. I mean, I would have nothing. Like Jake the Dog is $24, not worth it to sell. Ice King is $28. A lot of things that I have are not really worth it to sell. I mean, my Starfire is actually not bad. My Starfire, let's see what we got. So Starfire's, the floor is $299, but I have a sub 100 that is $900 hairs right now. So I'm going to take that off, remove that listing, and then I'm going to go and put my Starfire on sale for $600 hairs. And actually, there's a Telegram group that I can post my stuff in. And I'll be like, taking offers. So I got a couple of things. I got a number 73 Skywalker lightsaber and a Ghost Spider sub 100. So those are the three things that I'm selling. And if I can get over 1,000 for, I should be able to get over 1,000 for all three of them. I really don't want to sell my Spider-Man. I mean, I don't have the crazy ones. I have the common, the uncommon, and the rare. But that being said, it should be a couple $100 for those. Let's see what the uncommon is. That's probably the cheapest. Oof, $85. I don't think I want to sell it for that. The common is $140. Still don't want to sell it. The rare is probably 200 something. 180. So I'd get, let's say, oh God, I don't think it's worth it to sell those for that cheap. Yeah, I really don't think that's worth it. They're so good. They're so good. And I know that once I get those gems, I'm not going to want to cash out. I'm just going to be like, no, don't let me cash out. All right, moving on. Joseph says, Randy, I got 2 ads when you went live. That's weird. Why'd you get 2 ads? EV Wheels says, what up, fam? Let's go big. Let's go big, dog. What up, EV Wheels? Omi Panda says, evening, Randy Dashy fam. Oh, good evening, Omi Panda. Johnny Dunn says, I'm in the spaces and in the chat. What up, Johnny Dunn? Smitty said, who's on the phone? It was Rock Blockchain and Lori Brenner. Matt John says, Randy, what up, brother? Hi, Matt. Johnny Dunn says, Queen Veve Lori is hosting a Spaces Queen's Court with Brock. We love her. We love her. How many people are proud to be citizens of this beautiful country of ours? The stripes and the stars. I'm sorry, I just love Eminem. Sue me, bite me, girl. Tell me something, girl. Joseph says, any win Pokemon so far? I don't think anyone's going to answer that question. Somebody said there's a lot more pain to come. Hope so. Bill Garner says, picked up some stuff today. Nice. Palace Journey, doing that run. Joseph says, FTX, never heard of them. Smitty said, get your crypto off exchanges. There's going to be a lot more exchanges that are going to go down. I mean, maybe the bad ones. I think this is a wake-up call for a lot of crypto exchanges. And I mean, the bad ones will go down. This is the beauty of the free market. Bad ones will go down and good ones will take its place, which is fine. Not New York. Oh, wow. Apparently, if you swap 1 ETH to OMI, it's a good rate on MetaMask. So yeah, that's just be advised that you can do that, and it's not as bad. Yo, Nick Jara says, bought 1 million OMI, get that bread. I love this game. JL says, Chavez, what wallet do you use to store your OMI? I use several different trust wallets, but those seem to work really well for me. Palace Journey says, OMI or HBAR? OMI all the way. JL says, Chavez, what wallet do you store your OMI? Yeah. Trust wallets. Those are easy. Justin says, kids like Veve. Confirmed! Bill Gardner says, OMI always trades higher on BitForex. Yeah. OMI Panda says, what an interesting day. We were talking about that non-binding last night. With letter of intent does not mean that they're going to do it, clearly. Kind of odd how that played out. Huh, yeah. CZ must have learned from Elon on Twitter. Yeah, he totally did. 100,000%. Mintalox tagged me in a photo saying Black Panda with Wakanda Forever coming out, Veve official, dropping the first appearance of Shuri. Here's a nice piece of artwork that he has done. Very nice, Mintalox. He's a good little artist. Like that man. Also, now that it's been a while, I'm going to go and I'm going to ask everyone to smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. Gotta love that. Okay, moving on. Justin says, Trump going after DeSantis now? We definitely live in a matrix. Trump is gearing up for his announcement next week, and Trump will announce, and Trump will probably get the nomination, and then we will... I can't believe Biden's going to announce that he's going to run. But yeah, we're going to have probably a Trump versus Biden campaign. Again, a rematch of 2020. It's going to be absolutely what. So this is going to be the 3rd cycle in a row that Trump is going to be running. He obviously won in 2016, lost in 2020. Can he come back? Can he do it? Both of these guys, Trump and Biden, are so entertaining as president, just as people. I honestly, both of them, they have their strengths, they have their weaknesses, like any other person. I'm not, too bad one way or the other. Moving on. Jerry Klaus says Trump has dirt on DeSantis. He might. I feel like Trump has dirt on everyone. He's got the power of money, Andrew Detox says, if only OMI was on Binance. Steven Duarte says, thankful to have hit that low OMI dump today, added to the bag. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna get to buy OMI tomorrow. It's gonna be like 0.0013135. I'm like, I'll still get it, but Said 997 now, 0.00097. Can it go lower? Let's see what the volume is over on the. I don't know, 6.2 million trading volume, and it's at 0.0095 on CoinGecko. So that, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of liquidity. I mean, there's still a lot of sell orders that I really want to try to buy. If somebody wants to buy Dashi, they can do it. Oh, maybe I'll take 39,000. I don't know. I feel like it's not enough. But I mean, 39,000. Give me that much in OMI. Oh, then just I'll hand deliver Dashi to you. NFT Heroes at Justin. He'll be running against him. He will. Joe says not having transfers is a joke. I mean, you have to. That's just the reality we live in right now. We'll have it again at some point, but there's a lot of money laundering that could happen with transfers. Jordan Reese says, yo, what up, Jordan Reese? How you doing, fam? Stephen Duarte says, if it can stay like this another week, then my bag will swell. Keep dumping, fudders. Keep dumping. Dump it on all of us. I do, honestly. So this is going to get a little NSFW. If you are unvaccinated, your sperm is worth quite a lot. Now, unfortunately, I have no idea who my parents or grandparents, family lineage is. I'm adopted, and I do not have a college education. So the value of my sperm is probably very, very low. But unvaccinated sperm is apparently mooning right now. A lot of people wanting that. NFT Heroes is a collector's app where you can't trade with each other. I mean, you'll be able to at some point. It's just, I can't right now. Dozen says, wait, is Brock part of the team now? That's what I'm picking up. I mean, Brock's always been he's been close to the team. And, he has NDA for several things. There's a reason why he's been on my podcast 3 times, Big A says, is it live or replay? That was a live that I did. I mean, this is live now, but that was a live session that was being recorded on Spaces live. Energy says, where do you buy your OMI OKX? Bit4x usually. Bit4x, yeah. The guy says, what we listened to, it was a space. Justin says, will MCP be implemented by Christmas? Maybe parts of it, I hope. Justin Jackpot Don says that. Justin, that's what Veve said. So it says Veveverse leak for GTA 6 leak. What you got? Or GTA, I mean, both is fine. Both is fine. Oh, God. Oh, Lordy. I was trying to... 000. I don't even care if you pay 0.00105. We got 000. I love this game. This is, yeah, wow, this is bananas. I'll keep this right there. Moving on. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm more excited for Veveverse than obviously a GTA 6, but that's just me. Justin, PlatinumVampire.com says Brock is so fun. Dude, Brock is my hero. I freaking love that guy. So it says Elon giving blue checkers to the Veve fam. So I tried to get one before. Like, I'll pay $8 a month. I don't care. But I can't figure out how to do it. You might only be able to do it on your computer, and I don't have a computer. Because I have Twitter Blue, but it doesn't give me an option for like doing it for paying that $8 a month. So I was like, well, I don't have it. Ooh, excuse me. Moving on. Vil says, I got some OMI at 0007. No way. That's amazing. You definitely had it on OKX, right? Says, let's go. Yeah, it's lower on OKX. Yeah, the liquidity has got awful there. Zundarte says, what's your buy order price, Randy? I mean, whatever I can get it at. Like, it's whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Like, there's let's see where there's the next sell order. There's 7 million at 0.00105. There's only 500,000 at 0.00097. So I would buy there. But I would also buy. I'd buy all of them. I'm trying to get as much money as I can. I'll keep you all posted how it's going. Oh, I think the arbitrage is gone now, though. I think it's finally starting to settle back. Yeah, on OKX, it went back up. So there's no more arbitrage opportunities. There was before, but not anymore, which is fine. I wasn't playing that game anyway, but other people could have. Will says it wouldn't fill my 45. Oh my god, 45k order 0.0007. Yeah, that's not a lot of. Yeah, you'd probably have to go up a little higher, which is fine. Eric Cloud says LBRY just got tagged as security after hearing. Yeah, it happened a couple days ago. That doesn't really affect us at all. Omi Panda says I'm still calling a 12,500 Bitcoin. Omi Panda, what is your timeline on that? I don't know if you're still watching. What's your timeline on 2.5k Bitcoin? Oh god. Very curious. The audience is asking. Let's freaking go. I love this game. Moving on. Justin says, foster alternate personality. I think of General Motors first. That's crazy. See Freelander says, thanks. Just says, 1 for 7k. She says, yeah. Kurazami says, what's up, fam? Oh, man, I should probably sell this logo. I mean, I have 4, but they're going to be so, oh god, that's so stupid low. And literally, I'm not going to sell because in 2 weeks, everyone's going to want these. When they announce the utility that I have planned, everyone's going to want them. Yeah, I could sell one. No, I can't. I really don't want to. I really, really, really want to keep them. I'm so torn. So torn. Maybe I will do some stuff on. I do have some stuff in the market. Here's what I'll do. I'll go to my listings, my Skywalker lightsaber. I will remove the listing, and then I will put on for, where the heck did it go? Okay. So the Skywalker lightsabers are only going for $28, but if you take a look at the sub 100s, there's one for $7.99. I could put mine on for $500. Maybe I don't want to put on for $500. That's really cheap. And I only have one of them. Well, I only have one sub 100. Maybe I'll put on for $550. It's on the market. Oh, I really don't want to. This is such a flex. Oh my god, I can't. I have the cheapest Skywalker lightsaber. All right, let me text a buddy of mine. Put my number 73 Walker lightsaber. I'll text a buddy. So I'll lower it a bit for you if you want. And then I'll put my Ghost Spidey. I'll take that off. I'll remove that listing. And what should I put my Ghost Spidey for? I'm not going to read your answers for a while because I'm so far behind. Because I have a couple of these Ghost Spidey sub 100s. Let's take a look at what they are. Only 75 in the market, and she's $14. There's one for 145. That is low. That is very low. And I don't know if who's that? Okay, it's from Reddit. I don't know if I want to sell for that low. That is stupid low, 145. Because I do have a couple of sub 100s of these. I have number I only have one, and it's number 56 though. I mean, I guess I could put it at 200. Oh god, I'll put it at like 210. Put it at 210, maybe 220. 220. Confirm details. Listed market. I didn't want to do that, but I did. Okay. I did that. Let me know if y'all want that. Moving on. What's up, fam? Brian Walsh says, hey, Randy, what's your VV name? I want to follow you. So, Brian Walsh, you can go and just take a look at Starfire number 96. Go to the Starfire, get number 96, and you could follow me there. And then if you want to buy it, you could totally buy it. I'm trying to... It is by far the cheapest sub 100 Starfire. Yes. Yes, it is. And then hopefully they sell because I want to cash out updated. Let me go to my Telegram group. Updated prices for them if they want. Moving on. Kurazami says, anyone else making the most of this great sale right now? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Planet Vampire says, if ETH and Bitcoin stay in this range, will crypto to gems still bring in a lot of liquidity in the short term? It should. I mean, you know, you have 800 ETH, 100 ETH, whatever. You'd still might not want to. You still might spend 1 or 2 ETH. You might spend 1 or 2% on it. So I think it will. Short term. Like Super says, hey everyone, let's grab some OMI because why not? Yeah. Also, be advised, there are people that are buying this dip, and when it goes up, and they put in, you know, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever, and suddenly it goes up 30%. Oh, hey, look what I got, you know, and then they could just use those profits and roll it into this. Kind of think that's what's going to go down. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Because why not? I'll just send a picture. Current prices. Okay. That's enough. Moving on. Just this separating the boys from the men time. It's like it's like when Pokemon Go came out in the summer of 2016, and I was in Kuwait and I couldn't enjoy it. I'm still salty about that. And then everyone's like, oh, in the winter, that'll separate the Pokemon Masters from the Joeys of the world. Joey, he had like 2 Rattatas, claimed his Rattata was in the top percentage of Rattata. Actually wasn't. It was actually really bad. Anyway. And he had shorts that are comfy and easy to wear. Anyway. Ted D says, damn, bought too soon at 0.00121. I mean, that's still an amazing price. Victor says, we lost to 0. We did. Or we gained a 0. Ted D, or actually we did, yeah, we've done both. Ted D says, can someone buy OMI on OKX exchange for me? Crazy cheap. US citizens are blocked. Nah. That's not. Generally, that's not what people want to do. There's a lot of risk in that. I wouldn't advise that. Moving on. Well, he says, Ted, hello, pizza. Bought a 0.0012 as well. A lot of people did. Joseph says XRP is up. Well, short term, I'm very bullish on XRP. Why? Because XRP is going to win that lawsuit. Legacy Bermuda says one of the biggest bloodbaths of the crypto history, and OMI keep getting back. Got to try to get more. That's what I'm doing. OMI Panda says we're dollar cost averaging a bit now, but if you look at charts and volume buys, you'll see lower Bitcoin is very possible, which means lower OMI buys. Yeah, it can. I mean, I think 14, but you say 12.5. That's 12.5 is low. But then again, I mean, could you imagine if we actually see 0.007 on here? It's going up a bit now, so we'll see. I'm trying to. I'm waiting for these election results to finalize, but they are taking forever. Comment down below if you get that reference. I'm trying to think some other stuff I'm gonna try to get. I mean, anything at this price is so good. Actually, XRP is down 13% today. XRP is not up. Dogecoin down 40% for the week. Quite a lot. Polkadot's actually not that bad. It's only 13% for the week, which is lower than I think everything else. Yeah, so Polkadot's not bad. That should bounce back. Solana's down so much. It's 55%. That's going to be the one that'll I'll go Moon. That'll bounce back hard. Uniswap 30%. Cosmos Hub 25%. Chronos 25%. Oh, the CRO. Algorand 24. Quant 24. Near Protocols 28. Flow 24. Multiverse 28. Internet Computer 20. God, this is insane. Chills is 32. Whitebit 32. Huboy 33. Tokenized Exchange TKX is down 51%. Ooh, hate to be them. Aptos is down 45%. Ethereum Ethereum W is down 38%. FTX is down 89%. Jesus. Oh my God. $2.53. Guys, please nobody buy that. I do know a couple of people actually that did say they were going to try to buy that. Try to catch that falling knife. And guys, that never ends well. Now, where's a Comey at? Comey, number 119. We be down 34%. We be burning, not concerning what nobody gonna say. Sorry. My Sean Paul days. Moving on. Moali, sorry, bug. Says relief rally. Could be. OMI Panda says not financial advice. Agreed. Matt Johnson says just hit. Yep, hit that on Bit4X. Rasmus says below. Visible Digital says he has a video out telling the employees about their termination. Oh, rip. Sean ZZ says, Randy, why don't you sell some collectibles? Yeah, I'm doing that now. I mean, I don't have that much to sell. But even so, the liquidity in some of these are not too good. Yeah, they're not too hot. So, I mean, the only other thing that I could sell outside of those three, I really don't want to sell my Golden Moments. Those are so good. Oh, I don't want to sell my Elsa. Elsa's Bay. Yeah, there's really not much to go in. Like let's say this Invisible Woman, which is gonna be like $100 for the secret rare. Let's take a look. It's only 27 of her. Yeah, it's $135. There's no, and I have to pay that fee. I just can't, especially Marvel, because Marvel you got that 8.5% fee plus the it's a lot. I guess that Thor: Love and Thunder poster, but my friend Ernie's got like I don't know how much yet. He's got like I think between him and his brother-in-law they have like 40%, so they have like 240 of them or something. It's $380. I have one. Sell for $350 maybe good, but I mean that's gonna go up a lot as well. I really was thinking Spider-Man get a couple hundred, but you really don't want. You really don't want to do that. Yeah, a lot of these other ones I really don't feel like selling. I want to keep the cars. I mean, I want to keep the full sets, Kit. The only other thing I have that would give me a lot more liquidity, again, if I sell all the Spider-Man, it's like $200 something. It's not a lot at all. But I could sell a Veve logo. I really, really don't want to. But that could get me some OMI. I'll keep y'all posted. If this guy, Ricky C116, if his sells, I'll put mine where his is. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Some stakes says Jesus Christ, LMAO. OMI Panda says, but Solana has that big lock on coming the next day or so. It's not the 55 million that we thought. 28 million of that is going to be restaked. I mean, there's still 27 million that's going to be dumped, but yeah. Andrew Detox says, how do you go from bank account to OMI so quick? If you do that, you gotta buy Bitcoin or XLM and then transfer it over and then buy it. Then you have to sell that for USDT and then use the USDT to buy OMI on Bit4X. Jada says Panda is right. Be careful. Largest soul unlock in the next few hours. Another dip coming. Yeah, it's in like 11 hours or so. Jackpot Don says Mr. Pag is going to call you. Hey, Tracy. And he messaged me before. Z says, wow, I called 0.009, 0.008 a year ago when I sold. I'm going to look like an effing genius next bull run if you buy. Z says, listen, March 2023 will start the sideways accumulation all year until presidential candidates are announced. Trump is announcing next week, and Biden will announce. I mean, he already teased it, so like we know who's doing it. OMI Panda says, I do bank to Coinbase to ProGrab. Litecoin, kick off to Bit4x, switch to USDT, but OMI, but that's me. Yeah. Or buy OMI, but that's me. Kevin Castro says, thank you for being a part of this community. Hope we can meet one day. Yeah, of course. Are you going to Decon? I'll be a Decon. That'd be fun. Be mega fun. Super can't wait. Korzami says, thoughts on low mintage decon art pieces? Harry Fearson, Kazan, Alsbowcat. So I don't know which ones, but yeah, they're gonna go boom. I don't know which artists they are. It's gonna be a part of not every single artist is gonna moon. Although a lot of them will. There's some that are just gonna, ride the wave, and there are some that are gonna blow up. There's no way to tell who it is. It's find a needle in a haystack. Again, every single one of them I think should go up because, again, the next few years is going to ride that wave. But there's a couple that are just going to catch fire, and they're just going to be big. I don't know who. I mean, I would like it to be Luke Chu and Mumbot. Those guys are really cool. I've met them before, but it could be anyone. I don't know. Ooh, excuse me. BV Dale says, OMI on Trust Wallet. Ooh, my body. OMI is on the Trust Wallet. You do have to go. I don't have it on here. Oh God, hiccups. So what you'd have to do is you search Trust Wallet, and then you'd go to install, and then you install it, and then you have to search for a Comey on there. And when you search for it, it could very well go to, when you search for it, it'll just say a Comey, I think, like ERC20. You're looking for the ERC20 OMI though. Yeah. Big J says, just picked up another 1 million OMI right now. Let's go. Revolver Ocelot says, should I sell Secret Rare Miles for more OMI? I think if I remember correctly, Secret Rare Miles was at like 7K. I would, but that's just me. I don't, I'm not financial advice. 6,500. So let's say you sell them for 6K, and you have to. Okay, so 6,400. Oh man. Let's say it sells for 6K, and after you cash out, you have $4,800. It's a big hit, but that's like over 4 million OMI. That 4 million OMI will probably be that'll be millions of dollars one day. Miles Morales most likely will not. Miles Morales will probably reach 6 figures. Yes, the Secret Rare Miles Morales will probably reach 6 figures, if not more. Multiple 6 figures maybe, but it's not gonna. OMI's gonna outperform easily, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Ryan Wall says, anyone think Ascendex could be in trouble in the future? OMI there, honestly, and I don't keep any of my stuff on any exchange because nothing's safe. Z says, thank God, Trump 2024, let's go. See, here's the thing though. If Democrats would have held the House and taken the Senate, then you would have probably had a Trump victory in 2024. But because Republicans are going to take the House and they're going to take the Senate, and they have the courts, and now Elon's on Twitter, and CNN might be going a little less left than they used to. Trump is going to have an uphill battle, and I don't know if in my adult life, Trump is the only one-term president that we've had in my adult life. Because when I was a kid, we had 2 terms of Clinton, and then we had 2 terms of Bush, and then 2 terms of Obama, and then 1 term of Trump. The media, I don't think is really fair to Trump, and Trump, you're either with him or you're really not with him, and he makes a lot of enemies. I think because you're going to have a Republican Congress and a Republican Senate, nothing is going to get done, which is good. I like it when nothing gets done, but I feel like things might reverse in 20, and you do not want you do not want an entirely Republican president, Senate, and House, and you do not want an entirely Democrat president, Senate, and House, because a lot of really bad stuff, a lot of really bad things get introduced that way, and a lot of power really shifts when maybe it shouldn't. This type of thing is, I think, okay. I mean, the left still has most of the media, and it has colleges, and it has the president. So there's a lot of power on the left side, and this kind of balances that out a bit. Yeah, this is it's very politics is very funny. Moving on. Well, says, how do I pay using MoonPay or another service without putting in my social security number? I don't know. Some things you might just have to bite the bullet on. Chago Sola says, Randy, what's up, Chago? He says, oh, definitely go in 000. Just, yep, we did have 000. No problem. All right, one of my whales says, nah. No problem, fam. All right, anyone that's ever asked me for advice, I'm going to be asking them, want to buy any of my stuff? Prices negotiable. I'm coming down from 0.601, but uncharted territory. So much chaos. Nothing to do with OMI. It just got caught in collateral damage. All right, moving on, y'all. David Gui says, good morning, Randy. Can we buy OMI in Veve app or web app once staking starts? We will probably be able to buy OMI on the web app before staking starts. Yeah. Sean Zizi says, how long does it take to cash out? A couple days, I think. Kit Pat says, I was right, and I will keep saying, cash is king. And wait, cash is definitely king for a lot of reasons. Z says, people buying up Superman #1 comic like mad. Oh, somebody, if they have that, I would sell that if I was them, but I'm not them. I'm not giving advice. He says, you're running on emotion, Randy. Wait, bro, trust me. Nah. I've got, well, I was saying it was really awesome, but I'm completely out of funds right now. Same thing. Same. No. Ooh. Is there a giveaway? Oh, no, never mind. Disregard. Moving on. NFT Heroes has been dumping like crazy now. His wallet is huge, and he can keep dumping for as long as he wants. Good. Let me keep buying. How many Veve logos do you have? I have 4. I've never said that Veve logo will go to 6 figures, but I do think it is possible. Should buy one. Oh my god, I've been thinking about buying another one too, but I obviously can't. We also have CPI info coming out tomorrow. It's possible that goes lower. Scott Horns is 000 OMI. Matt says, how much are you down now on OMI? Oh, it's well over $1 million. I put in 500-ish. It had gone to like 1.2 million at one point, and now obviously because it's like not even 200,000, it is. I have gone down over $1 million. This is over a 7-figure paper loss. I mean, it's not locked in. I'd never lock it in here, but yeah, as keep dollar cost averaging. I mean, either it goes lower and it stays low, and then we start burning like a mother flapper, or it'll go up. So I'm fine with either. I'll keep DCAing. Okay, Gabriel Jones says Veve needs to make a battle statue of CZ and Sam Bankman. That would be a fun battle statue. I'd totally buy one. Justin says 0008 incoming, maybe. TA says, hello, sir. What are your thoughts on the market in the next few hours? I mean, not good. Like it's not good at all. Let's see what we got here. I would say, oof. CPI coming out tomorrow. stocks were not having good. I mean, it could go lower. I mean, it could always go lower. So we'll see. Justin says everything is smoke and mirrors. Could be. Neuron R's has just hit 40 million today. Dude, get it, brother. Congrats. He says USA is like Marvel's Great Tribunal. That's a really good comparison. Does anybody want a chili dog? Here you go. Are you Sonic? Is that Sonic had a thing with chili dogs? We got a comment coming from Arginal Ginal. Says, figured it out. Appreciate it. Cheers, mate. Helped him find stuff. All right. I'm going to put out a thing on Twitter. Okay. OMI Panda says, you got to wonder what CZ saw when he opened the books. Like, who else is involved and what news is coming in the next few days? It's a good point. Everyone says, going for 50 million before the end of the year. All right. So I'm going to post out something on Twitter, as I believe that the Veve golden logos go to 20K and beyond at some point. Roughly a 5x from here. However, comma, I also believe that OMI will do a 10x from here by next year. Having said that, I will floor one of my logos for more OMI. Feel free to undercut. Feel free to undercut me. Not financial advice. NFA. Just, okay. Maybe I'll take out the feel free to undercut me. So NFA, just explaining my moves. Also, pick related. And then I'll put the pick of my other stuff that I'm selling. So I will do that at the same time while I put out, I hate doing this. God, I hate doing that so much. I really don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. All right, number 449 or number 331. I'm going to say goodbye to 449 and sell in this market for 4K. Actually, I'm going to put it for 40.50. What the hell am I saying? I'll put it for 4K. Confirm. 2.5%, so I'll get 3,900 out of it. Okay, list in marketa. Oh, dude, if I get a giant, payday, I'm going to sweep up the floors of those golden logos, and then the Lokis as well. But I can't sell my Lokis. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Refaces says, GZ Ted, that was my goal. OMI Panda says, does Dashi have a stake in FTT? He's not saying much tonight. No, but Dashi could help people hide out. We might have to get a call from that Dashi does a lot of good stuff. What's up, OMI Panda? Dashi could help people hide out. Dashi knows some places to stay. Dashi knows some places to do things. Yeah. Okay, that seems to be it. Everyone, please, I'm going to go drink a protein shake. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Josh, meow, meow. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. Wish me good luck selling everything. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.